you've got to be insane to start out in life and want to go be a luthier, or rich to begin with. Because I all these tools, and like you don't see here the tools. Believe it or not, I'm not the only luthier in town, but I am the only place where you can just walk in a store downtown. My name is Shannon Huss, and I'm a luthier. One of the local bands that I do work for, one of the guys brought me his guitar because it was severely damaged. I fixed it, and then he brought me all three of the other people's instruments because they were just horrible. And people just don't know how you could have a guitar set up to play and sound better just by, tweaking it. So we at the store here give a service to where they don't have to look. They can just come right downtown, just drop it off, and it'll probably be done the next day or two. A lot of times when you go to a music store, they might have a tech there, but often they send it out to a place like this. So this is like beating the middleman. The other main luthier in town, we work well together, and the local guys, they know his shop too. So there's two places to go, and it just helps to know that if your guitar's broken, you can get it fixed by tomorrow. There's some place to go. That's a big thing, I would imagine. I'm trying to remember what was wrong with his guitar. I think it's an LCP, what we call level crown and polish of the frets. I think it's. Oh yeah. I went to Penn State in 1989 to 91. Left for a while in the Air Force and came back, graduated in 98. Moved away for about 20 years, and then I met my wife and moved back. So yeah, I grew up about 45 miles from here anyway. So the house I grew up in Mifflintown, I bought off my grandparents, and it has a wood shop there. So that's actually where the hard construction is done. Like the routers and shapers and planers and bandsaws and drill presses, all that stuff's down there. I do some stuff here in this store, but that's mostly assembly work. We have neighbors. I can't be running loud power equipment here. So I always try to leave a little bit of extra wire underneath the pickup if possible, because if you want to change them out, people are going to cut it there. If they cut it, it might be too short for the next guitar. So if you leave a little bit of extra in there,
future-proofing.
Yeah, as long as it fits. If it doesn't want to fit, you can't do that, obviously. There we go. It's I'd say at least 40 hours or more of labor, and there's a lot of messing around. Like, oh, this guy wants this. Well, I've never done that before, and I don't think anybody has. So you'll spend hours just plotting stuff out like that too. But I'd say a good 30 to 40 hours of straight labor to build one.
Would it be okay if we brought lights that we could plug into the walls?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Earliest memory of guitars. Wow. Getting a guitar for, I think, maybe my 8th or 9th birthday. And it was one of those little, almost what we call a parlor guitar, a little bit bigger than a ukulele. I remember my uncle tuning it with a pitch pipe and not doing a very good job of it. My favorite memory of that guitar is one of my friends who's a really good guitar player. He picked it up and he's playing it, and he's like, dude, this is an awesome guitar. This is like something you could buy in a store. And I'm like, no, it's not. And the comment was, I mean, it was an actual compliment, because he thought when he heard I was building guitars that they were just something cobbled together in someone's basement. It was going to be made out of pine with rubber band strings or something like that. And you know, when he picked it up and played it, and he said it was like something I could buy, so it meant that he couldn't tell it wasn't made by machines, which is actually a compliment. I mean, lots of people don't know that you can make a guitar by hand. They don't get it. And that's probably my favorite memory about that guitar, is that he actually thought, you know, that it could have been made by a larger company, which is actually, you know, and it wouldn't be, because a larger company doesn't do those little things. They won't put, well, they will, but they'll charge you $3,000 to put a custom inlay in your guitar, you know. But yes, that's it.
All right, that's enough fodder for you.